Hey everybody, welcome to Northbay, where winter doesn't want to end. Supposed to get a lot of snow in the next couple days, going into Saturday. Lots of snow. Didn't take long to cover things up a little bit. It's only been going for about 20 minutes. Battalion's on Thursday and Sunday. Sunday at 2. Monster spectacle. It's supposed to be like monster trucks or something like that. Come in. Kinda can't see monster trucks at the arena, but no. Maybe it's big enough, I guess. Yeah, I don't know how long this one will last for. It's supposed to be different storms throughout the next couple of days.
Indigenous communities don't have clean water across Canada. Therefore, reusable period products is never a choice. And that's something we have to change.
Where can people find more information about these types of products and how to possibly source them?
So there's some great companies in Canada. Isle Period has a few options. Diva Cup has a few silicone options. Those are great Canadian companies that make their products. Of course, they can follow us, theperiodpurse.com, find us on social media, and we could always point you to the right direction.
Jenna Gradauskas, I really appreciate your time. Thanks for joining me today.
Thanks, Jonathan.
Jenna Gradauskas is founder of the Canadian NGO called The Period Purse. Coming up after the news, tomorrow is Budget Day in Ontario. We're actually going to be preempted for the first hour of Up North tomorrow, so we're going to get a preview from a political insider on what we might expect from Ford government tomorrow. And our Francophone culture columnist Felix Alain-Théret is going to fill us in on a big 50th anniversary celebration of one of the most important French cultural events in our region's history. This is CBC Radio 1, Sudbury, and streaming on CBC Listen.
This is CBC News. Good afternoon, I'm Kate Rutherford. Here's the news for Northern Ontario. It's one more day until the Government of Ontario releases its annual budget. Today, Premier Doug Ford gave a preview of one item in there, a tax break for industry. The opposition hopes tomorrow's budget will include help for average Ontarians. The CBC's Lauren Redicop has that story.
Premier Doug Ford got a hands-on look at the work at a plumbing parts plant in Oakville.
We're making, we call them island drains. Look familiar, yeah.
It's businesses like this that will benefit from today's sneak peek at one item in the budget.
The new Ontario-made investment tax credit.
A 10% tax credit, up to $2 million a year on investments of building, machinery, and equipment.
As we navigate global economic uncertainty and as we face new challenges, like protectionist legislation in the United States, we know there's more to do to help our manufacturing companies remain competitive.
It'll cost Ontario taxpayers $780 million over 3 years.
I'd like to see them actually bring forward measures that are going to make life better for real people, not big corporations.
NDP leader Marit Stiles is hoping to see measures such as expanded rent control and more affordable housing in tomorrow's budget.
And I hear this government get up in the legislature every day and deny that anything is wrong, as if they're living in like the Twilight Zone. Are we living on the same planet?
The full Ontario budget will be released late tomorrow afternoon. Loretta Redicop, CBC News, Toronto.
And you can hear the details of the budget during our special broadcast here on CBC Radio 1. It begins at 4 tomorrow afternoon. A deputy grand chief with Anishinaabe Nation says she hopes Thunder Bay's next police chief will serve the community in a good way. But she says Nan will also continue to monitor the force closely. Darcy Fleury will be the city's next police chief. Anna Betty Ashley-Pinescom says when it comes to the relationship between police and Indigenous people, dark clouds remain. She says she remains disappointed former Chief Sylvie Hoth will not face a Police Services Act hearing over allegations of professional misconduct.
And to me, that would be a means of reconciliation, with the province and in the city. If there was a process where she would be held accountable.
Hoth retired in January while under suspension. It happened before the allegations could be tested in a hearing. Ashley Pinescom says she remains concerned with police services' response to reports that found evidence of systemic racism in the force and that detail.
Probably pretty foggy out there, up on the hill. Can't see nothing.
a different story maybe. But yeah.
Yeah, pretty wet at this end.
In stride.
Here about 6 o'clock this morning, cleaning the snow up, and as you can see here, it looks like nothing even happened.
Environment Canada is forecasting periods of rain or drizzle later today. And there is a note for travelers. Both lanes of Highway 17 are closed in the Wawa area due to a jackknifed tractor trailer. Police are on the scene. So if you're heading out that way, check before you go. That's the CBC News to this hour. I'm Kate Rutherford.
Thanks, Kate. Now here's Bridget with your weather forecast.
Thank you, Jonathan. Well, those weather advisories and snowfall warning that I mentioned in the last hour, those are all gone. So that snow that was falling should turn to, in most places, turn to rain in a little bit. It is actually currently raining in Thunder Bay. So we'll start in the northwest. Snow will end across the region tonight. Periods of rain or drizzle continuing for Thunder Bay and areas along the North Shore. Kenora area seeing some flurries through the evening as well. Strong west winds gusting up through the region up to 50 kilometers an hour. Temperature lows between -8 and -11. And areas further west of Thunder Bay near Kenora and Fort Francis will be a bit cooler with lows around -15. Tomorrow in the northwest, your Thursday forecast, mix of sun and cloud, and Greenstone areas still expecting a 30 to 40% chance of some flurries. Temperature highs between -3 and +2 in the region. Tonight in the northeast, periods of rain, snow, or drizzle, or a chance of those right across the region. Up to 5 centimeters of snow near James Bay with lower amounts further south. There's a risk of freezing drizzle from Wawa down to Agawa and then right across to Kirkland Lake. Temperatures tonight from -10 to +4. And Thursday in the northeast, gusting winds in most communities. Expect another 2 to 4 centimeters of snow in Attawapiskat before it's all done. Temperatures between -10 in Fort Albany and 6 degrees in Mattawa. Currently, here in Sudbury, some light snow. It's 0 degrees, feels like -5 with the wind chill. In Timmins, some light snow up there as well. -4, feels like -11. And in Moosonee, it's cloudy. -7, feels like -15. Thunder Bay is our warm spot in the northwest. Some light rain and snow at this hour, sitting at 1 degree. Kenora still seeing some snow, -4, feels like -9 with the wind chill. And in Peawanuck, it's cloudy, -10, feels like -16.
Thanks, Bridget. It is 5:37, 4:37 Central. Reed Southwick is here with the latest from the business world.
Good afternoon.
All right, well, there you have it, everyone. Catch you later. Have a good evening. Don't put your snow shovels away yet. You might need them. See you in the next video. Adios.